Hello guys, welcome to the not so instant match reaction. This is 1878 Blues, Stuart talking again. Everton 0, Aston Villa 1. Um, I can't, I can't see us getting out of this. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't see us getting out of this. I think this is it for this club. I've said on previous videos that we have teased the idea of going down for a few seasons, or in the past 5 or 6 seasons, not all of them, but some of them that we've teased the idea of getting relegated. We've put ourselves in a situation where it has come across our minds. And this could be the season. As embarrassing as it is, the fact that we're building a new stadium, we've invested a lot of money in the squad, and this simply just not good enough. This simply not good enough. You can argue throughout the season that they haven't tried enough, they haven't worked hard enough, they haven't played particularly well at all as a team, as a lot of them now have played with each other for quite a while, and some of them have played in the side for over a year or so. We're just not good enough. We are far from the top half of the Premier League. We're far from them in terms of quality, a balanced squad, you can argue, and just, yeah, everything about this squad is an absolute shambles. It gets me emotional because I was watching a game today and I was just watching us going, this is just not Everton. This is just not Everton. This is not the club I've supported. This is not the club, I expect, in terms of how much money we've spent and everything in between. It's dire, and I haven't seen us this bad ever, to be honest. I've supported the Blues since obviously I've been born, but you don't remember much as a kid. You don't really take much notice of the game as much as you do now. I have seen us, I've been alive when we've been really down there, struggling and fighting relegation and whatnot, but this is the first time as an active Everton supporter who understands the game a lot more, and obviously just knows a lot more about the game because I've been watching it for years, and this is the worst I've seen. This is the worst I've seen. It's just like, we thought when we was under Sam Allardyce, in terms of what we was before he got appointed, we thought we was bad then. Stages with Marco Silva, Roberto Martinez, bad times, but this is a whole new low, and even Duncan Ferguson can't save us now. It just proves today where we are, and we are in a relegation fight. And to be honest with you, the teams below us look better. Norwich look better than us. They pulled 2 wins in a row, and we haven't been able to pull 2 wins in a row since September. Newcastle won today as well. Yes, Watford are looking a bit down and out at the moment, but they could pick up a few wins. They battered us 5-2 at Goodison. It's frightening. As an Everton fan, as I'm speaking to you right now, can you be honest with me? Can you honestly see us picking a point up in the next 3 or 5 games? I don't know where the next win's going to come from, but like I said, I don't even know where the next point is going to come from. We are far from it. Yes, we've only won one. We only lost 1-0 today against, to be honest, a quality Aston Villa side, but they didn't even play that well today. Yet we still can't manage to get something from the game. I watched, I think it was Ped's reaction on Toffee TV, and he said it was like the West Ham game, which, yeah, set piece again this season. We haven't got Benitez in now with his tactics, his zonal marking and whatnot, yet we still can't deal with a set piece, especially corner. I am frightened. I can't imagine us not being in the league. I'm sick of hearing people say that they don't think we'll go down. We're too good to go down. Be realistic right now. We've won one game in about 14 games. I've never seen us this bad. I've never seen us in a run of form this bad. There's no hope. When I look at that squad, there's no hope. And people can go, yeah, this player's coming back. They've got to get full fit. You know, they've got to get their full fitness back again and match sharpness. They could get injured again. COVID could get them again. You know what I mean? It's nothing's guaranteed. I don't want to be down and out and not have any belief in this team or squad or manager or anyone associated with this club, but I cannot see us staying up, and it's so realistic. It's so in front of our face. We don't see it. A lot of us don't see it. Some of us do, but a lot of us still don't believe he'll go down. There's 3 worse teams than us or whatnot. I don't see that. I think we're absolutely dreadful in every department. We were worried about the midfield at some point. We were worried about the defence at some point. Even the attack. The strikers, they're just not on. They're so inconsistent. It's unbelievable. Every player is so inconsistent. Hence why we buy a lot of players who get rejected by their clubs, who are on the bench, who don't even play for it. We buy them and we try to turn them and change the careers around. We're like a charity. Unfortunately, this charity isn't doing very well. This group of players aren't simply good enough. Throughout the season, like I said before, we've complained about a lack of effort and hard work. We've seen a bit more today, but it's no excuse. That's not good enough for me. It should have been there all season, regardless of what you think about the manager and whatnot. You should always put 100% into your job. Well, not 100%, no one does, but you should always work your best, do your best. Any job you go into in life, you have to do your best. You know, you feel a lot better about yourself, like Duncan Ferguson said in his interview before the game, or with Everton Football Club channel. It's not good enough, and I don't accept it. I don't accept the fact that's what we have to talk about after the game. We worked harder, we tried. Well, that's not good enough. You're playing for Everton Football Club. They're like the 5th most successful side in this country. It's not good enough. It's so not good enough. And I'm tired of hearing it. These players, some of them have got quality. We've seen it throughout other seasons. Where's it gone? Lack of confidence. There's a lack of confidence, but 13 games and you've won one game in 13 games. That's more than just a lack of confidence. I don't know what it is, but it's an absolute joke. It's just horrendous. And me and my dad have moaned for years about certain players who shouldn't be at the squad anymore, and some of them, you know, we haven't really tried. I don't know if we've put them on a transfer list in recent transfer windows or whatnot, but or we try to get rid of them, I don't know, but some of them are still here, and I don't understand how they are still here. They are not good footballers, and they are not Everton standard. And people go, well, I had an argument with a few people like that, saying, you know, your Everton standard is low as that, low as this. No, you've got to be realistic. You've got to, you know, you can't have these false hopes and whatnot kind of stuff. You shouldn't even be thinking that you're in this position. Listen, we're Everton Football Club. We should not be in a bottom half fighting for relegation. We are the longest standing club in any team across the land in in England, we are the only team that have stayed the longest in the top flight of football, and that could come to an end in 4 months' time. We do not. We do not. We shouldn't be anywhere near the bottom. We should be fighting at the top, especially the money we spent, everything in between. Like, we should not be anywhere near where we are now. It's an absolute disgrace. You can blame the managers, and I have. There's a lot of them have just not been good enough, and they're very. I just don't understand why the fans see difference to the manager, and you go, well, that's why the manager get paid. They know more than you. Well, look at the state of us. Every single fan knows how we should play, in a sense, and who we should be playing, and who the type of formation. We all say the same thing. I don't see really anyone else give me a difference in opinion. We all say the same thing, and it's frustrating that no manager or anyone in charge doesn't see this. I don't think anyone who can come in now will save us. And I don't think any of them understand the situation we're in here and the type of players we have at the squad. It's who. I didn't want to drag this on that long, but I have to, because I'm beyond frustrated and angry. I'm upset. I am really upset and stressed about where this club is going. The thought of us being in the Championship next year honestly makes me ill. Like, I could literally throw up right now thinking about it, because how far we've come down from where we was is an absolute joke, and it's not been. We've got away with it a lot of seasons. We've got away with it, and it bites us right back in the arse. Let's talk about the game. I watched bits of the first half. I was in work, but I managed to catch a few moments and whatnot. Listen, it just wasn't a great half. Both teams had a few chances, but there was nothing really in it. It was not the greatest of games. As we knew, Aston Villa would dominate the midfield, which, again, is something I feel like I've repeated myself a million times on this channel, is that why can't we just don't seem to understand that whoever's in charge don't seem to understand that playing free in midfield helps us. It's happened a few times this season and we played a lot better. A lot of teams do it against us. I don't understand why we don't match up. It honestly burns me brain cells. I don't understand why you would not match up with another side, especially with the form we're in right now. Why are you playing a different formation? Why you got loads of midfielders at this club and we don't play them in the middle and we don't support each other? Some of them cannot cope in a midfield of two. So you need that extra support, even if they're crap as well. You need three in midfield, and we need two wingers and just one striker up front. Play with Charles on the left, Calvert-Lewin down the middle. Say Damari Gray or Gordon, or even swap with Charleston, because Charles hasn't even been great this season when he's played. So, and then play for any three in the middle, any three. Try and balance it a bit if they're available. Decore, Allen and Gbamin, something like that. I don't know. But we need three in the midfield. We get overrun in the midfield every single game. I don't understand when they go back to training and they apparently watch the match and check out the edits and watch what we've done wrong and how we can improve. Whoever's in charge needs to improve and think, oh, we're getting overrun in midfield. What's the solution here? I don't understand. I don't know if any players have any input, but surely as Allen or Decore, they should be thinking, we're getting overrun in midfield all the time. Yeah, I'm knackered every game, trying to cover tracks, trying to cover this, trying to cover that. Does any of them speak up? Does any of them care? I don't know, but it's clear to see that we get overrun in midfield all the time, and that is the difference. The key battle in winning a game is in the midfield, and we lose out every time. I don't understand why it doesn't change. I swear to God, it. And also set pieces this season. What in the fuck is going on with this club? The set pieces. We can't seem to defend any of them. We seem to have a nightmare defending all of them. Last season was a breeze. The set pieces, I was confident that we was going to knock every single set piece away. But again, we got punished. Of course. Who do you expect? Who doesn't provide? I don't even think he's provided assists for us this season. Luca Dean crosses it in from a corner, and there comes Buendia. Who smartly gets in position, and it's a great header. But because this club is completely cursed, Pickford had to get a hand on it, which only takes it away from Townsend, who was going to probably clear it off the line. We're cursed. Absolutely cursed. Listen, we are absolute shit show of a team, but we are cursed at the same time. We get no luck. Even that Arsenal game, we had so much bad luck, and we could have easily lost that game, and luckily we didn't. But every other game, there's just no luck. We have nothing. We don't have a deflection. We don't have a team playing bad. we don't seem to have I mean, we can't say don't have a team playing bad. We're just that bad. We make a team look good, but we don't have any mistakes from the opposition because we probably don't put enough pressure on them. I don't know. We're just getting nothing at the moment, and I don't know how many losses I don't know how many losses we have in a row now. I haven't got a clue because I feel like we've lost every game this season. That's how I feel. You know what? The first few games of the season feels like 100 years ago. Honestly, it feels time ago. I don't remember us ever being like that. This squad is incapable of playing football. They don't even know how to string a few passes together. The second half, and all I seemed to see was us having set pieces and corners and whatnot, and us just heading it over the bar. I don't understand how we just can't seem to keep the ball down and work to keep it. There's also a cross in the second half, I think it's Damari Gray or Godfrey. Someone crossed it into Calvert-Lewin, and he skied it over the bar, and it's, you know, he wasn't ready for it. Easily getting distracted by the defender putting the leg out. I think it was Conte. Lack of chances again. I don't even know if we had a shot on target. I don't recall us having one, to be perfectly honest. I don't recall us having one. Like I said, heading the ball over the goal is just not good enough. It's not good enough, especially when you've got your head on it. Work to keep it. It's our general play is just atrocious. It feels like we're guessing. I don't understand our tactics. I don't understand anything. You know, we used to have Baines and Pienaar working each other. Fantastic relationship on the left and the side of the pitch. We don't have any of that. If we was an ultimate team, and you know where you have them bars and people like, you have your team and then there's a bar like they don't get on, they're not going to get a red line. This whole squad has got like a red line on each player, connecting to each other, a red line, because they just don't seem to know how to play with each other. It's like they've never met. Kind of kicking the park. It's not good enough, and I am sick to death supporting them. The fans going, oh, you know, I might as well not be a fan then if you don't support them. Listen, I'm pissed off. So I'm keeping my voice down. I don't swear in front of my parents. But, yeah. I'm pissed off. And I can't help but swear. But do it quietly in respect, because, yeah, that's the way it is in this household. But I'm just tired of supporting these players. I am tired. To be honest, I've stopped supporting for a while. Only the ones who've kind of worked hard, who try to make things happen, like Damari Gray's really tried this season. I feel like he's been on his own a lot. Gordon has made an impact, but he's just, for me, he's just not ready still. But he's getting forced into this because we are that bad. We have no one else. And also, I haven't checked, but I don't know if there's any news on why Mikalenko and Patterson wasn't in the squad. You know, it's just weird that our new signings, both of them, are just not featuring at all. I feel like we just need a fresh face again. Yes, we could have said that about Michalenko, but listen, he's from a different country. It's a different story. I feel like this is Patterson's time to play. The kid seems to have no fear. Just play him. Just play him. It can't get any fucking worse. Play him. Take a risk. The squad's not working. It's not working. Kenny's not good enough. Godfrey should never be at left back, and to be honest, he's been shite all season. Holgate is a horrific defender. Horrific. Arrogance as well. Mina barely plays. Surprised he lasted the full 90 minutes today. Michael Keane deserved to be dropped today. Doesn't deserve to be anywhere near that squad. He's just a desperate defender to me. I've said that in another video. He's just desperate to me. There's nothing class about him at all. The Corey and Allen just doesn't seem to work anymore. I feel like they've been exposed. I feel like a lot of people know how they play. Easy to pick them off. Damari Gray, very inconsistent, but he does work hard. He does try to make things happen, but he's just inconsistent. And this is what we're seeing probably from a Leicester perspective. Richarlison, inconsistent, overrated, to be honest. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, tapping merchant. Townsend, fucking horrific today. Horrific. I don't know why. It's just a dramatic change in his form. It's just crazy. Pickford can't do anything at the moment. And he used to be like the #1 target. We used to moan about him all the time, but yeah. Listen, I don't know where we're going to go from here. I don't know what manager's ever going to change the squad. The board needs sacking, in my opinion. You know, if they do, they need to. Serge needs to go. Bill Kenwright is fucking useless as well. There's no point in him being there. Just needs some dramatic change, and I don't know when it's going to come, and I don't know if we're going to pick up any points from Mel at the end of the season. I'm going to clue, but we are the worst form side in the Premier League, and we have been for quite a few weeks now, and it's not getting any better. Anyway, I don't know what my next video is going to be. Probably appointments of a manager who I won't believe in because I can't anymore. It's hard. Anyway, I'm out. Please like the video. This will certainly help me help this channel grow, and subscribe, and comment as well. Comment your opinions. What do you think? Where do you think we're going to go? Who do you reckon the next manager is going to be? Be honest and listen. Just to any Everton fans out there as well, you having a moan that us fans are having a moan and sick of this shit. Understand this. Understand how we feel. You obviously don't understand how we feel. Support all you want. They don't support us, and they don't give anything back to us. We have every right to moan. Everyone has a right to an opinion. I won't slate players before they start a game. I won't slate players who we buy before they start a game. But if they don't prove themselves to play in the squad, then I will slate. I will slate whoever's in charge as well. This is not good enough, and something needs to happen. Otherwise, this club will be going down. I can't see us getting back up anytime soon. And it makes me sick to think of the thoughts of that. Anyway, I'm out before I go on for another hour or so. Yeah, like I said, please subscribe, like the channel, and yeah, just support us, and I'll be making more videos this week. So see you later.